So I don't usually do videos with wet hair, but I just washed mine, which inspired me to want to make this video, which is all about the one thing that you can be drinking right now that's going to help you have really healthy hair and nails and skin. So hang tight because I'm about to spill the tea on tea. Yeah, so being in the shower inspired me to make this video because honestly, every time I wash my hair and I look down at the drain and see little to no hair loss or loose hairs sitting there at the bottom of the shower, I am super, super grateful. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not grateful for having a healthier scalp, healthier hair follicles, and as healthy of hair as possible. Now, I've struggled to have healthy hair because for over 15 years, I was a professional full-time model and my hair went through the ringer. It was styled, poked, prodded, pulled, teased, you name it, multiple times a day, every single day for years. Then I had kids, and those of you who've had babies, you know the hair fall that we go through. It's a miracle we don't end up bald after having babies. The amount of hair you lose is outrageous. And then there's just adulthood stress. And then there's just getting older and our hormones changing, which doesn't just affect our hair, making it fall out, becoming thinner, but it also affects our nails, making them more brittle and prone to breakage. I went down the research rabbit hole trying to find an answer to hair fall because that was something that I was struggling with due to stress and all that good stuff. And so I found a few good things, which I've talked about before, like castor oil, but I wanted something else. I was convinced there was something else that was also going to help my nails and just kind of really address whatever issues that my body was going through from the inside out. And that's when I discovered horsetail tea. Let me sit down so we can discuss this a little more comfortably. All right, so horsetail tea. Let me show you what this looks like. I really like Buddha teas, but there are many companies that make horsetail tea. Horsetail tea, great name, actually is fantastic for the actual hair on your head. I want to say it took about 2 weeks of drinking it consistently. The last time that I was really struggling with hair loss, and I noticed that my hair started to stay stuck to my head where it belongs. We all have natural hair loss. It's normal to lose certain number of hairs on a daily basis, but when you start to see a massive accumulation of hair on your pillowcase or in the shower when you shower, then you know you need to address the issue. Now, there are no miracle cures, and if you're having really, really extensive hair loss, I, of course, go to your doctor, and you may need to have your hormones checked, or there may be other health issues that you need to address. But for normal, slightly accelerated hair loss, I recommend keeping some of this at hand because it really works wonders. I'm going to link below my video on castor oil because I talked about doing a castor oil massage for your scalp, which is also really helpful and helps with just energizing your scalp, keeping it healthy, and will help reduce hair loss as well. But the horsetail tea works from the inside out, and I'm a huge proponent on kind of using a double-edged approach to health and beauty. So stuff on the outside, stuff on the inside. So why is horsetail tea so beneficial for your hair? Let's talk about it. So horsetail, the herb, Equisetum arvense, has been used in traditional Chinese medicine, in Ayurvedic medicine. It was used in ancient Greece and by the ancient Romans, not necessarily as a beauty elixir, but because of its incredible medicinal properties. It's been used in so many different ways to treat fevers, to treat inflammation, to treat and balance your kidney, your liver, your lungs. It's also been used to help support your brain cells and your tissue in your body. So this is really good stuff. Now, the common denominator with how this herb has been used by all of these traditional medicinal cultures is the fact that when it was used, it was noticed that the people that were using this herb on a consistent basis also tended to have stronger hair, skin, and nails. And the reason for that is that horsetail happens to have a really high amount of bioavailable silica, selenium, and cysteine, all of which are really important for healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails, and they nourish your hair follicles. So if your hair follicles are strong and well supported, guess what? Your hair is not going to want to jump away from your head. But what I also found out when I started researching more into why horsetail was so good for you is that it also is rich in phytonutrients, tannins, flavonoids, phytosterols, vitamins A, B, C, E, zinc, magnesium, potassium, iron, calcium, and chromium. That's a lot to remember. So one cup of this tea is really like a cornucopia of health. And what I found out is that because this tea is full of so many incredible beneficial vitamins, minerals, and compounds, you're not just going to have healthier hair and less hair fall, stronger, better quality of nails, healthier, more supple skin, but you're also going to have healthier tissue overall, stronger bone, better urinary tract health, enhanced regeneration of connective tissue and collagen fibers, optimal circulation, and even your digestive health is going to be benefited. If you suffer from eczema or skin irritations, you can actually use the horsetail tea bag. You want to steep it and then cool it and lay it on the area to help calm the itch or the redness or the general irritation. You can also use it on your eyelids if you wake up with puffy eyes in the morning. Most tea bags work really great for that, but horsetail, because it's so full of all of these amazing nutrients and compounds, I think works better than even chamomile. So whether you like your tea hot or cold, horsetail is definitely the one that you want to have on hand. It is very earthy tasting, so I do recommend putting some raw honey in it to make it taste nicer. The amount of benefits that you receive from drinking this tea are so incredible that even if it doesn't taste great, it's completely worth drinking. Now, my disclaimer, as always, if you happen to be taking medications or have a lot of allergies, always check with your healthcare provider before you try any new kind of herb or supplement, just because you want to make sure that there are no contraindications. And while most herbs are perfectly safe for women who are pregnant, lactating, or children, horsetail tea is actually not recommended for women who are pregnant, lactating, or for young children. So this is a tea for us older folks to enjoy and benefit from. And that's okay, because honestly, as we get older, our bodies become so depleted of all of the things that we need to kind of just keep us afloat that having a super nutrient boost like this, we deserve it. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a link below where you can find this tea. I'm going to drop a link below to my blog post also, where I go a little bit more in depth for those of you who like to nerd out on this kind of stuff like I do. And that's it for today. Now I'm going to go try and do something with this mess. My hair is crazy. It's like straight, curly, and wavy all at once. But please go ahead and click like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share. All of that really helps me to continue making these videos and rewiring adulthood, our skin, our hair, our nails, and all of that other good stuff together.